I'm going to complain about the Democrats for about 10 minutes. Deal with it. Die. Okay? This video is going to seem demotivational. And I can't tell if you're 6'3" or 5'7". You'll have to find out sooner. I'll tell y'all someday. I'll do a whole, there's a VR stream somewhere down there and you could tell how tall I am from that. I'm gonna tell you right now, one of them numbers is correct. No, one of them numbers is correct. That's why I'm like, yo, you'll have to find out. One of them numbers is correct. How did you do that? How did you do that? Yeah, I'm gonna shit on the fucking Democrats for like 10 minutes. Give me a second. All right. Build Back Better verges on collapse as Manchin attempts to kill child tax credit. Put the bill on the floor and make him explain that he voted it down because he wanted to cut all the money for families with children, suggested one. Blah, blah, blah. Senator Joe Manchin wants to eliminate the boosted child tax credit. A move that would push millions of kids. Meanwhile, Manchin voted in favor of sprawling $778 billion military spending bill. The 11th consecutive Pentagon budget he's supported without complaining about the cost. The legislation easily passed in bipartisan fashion. That's crazy. Why do I want to talk about this? Because I like to have different fucking takes on things. What fucking good is it for any of those Democrats to be there if we can't pass shit that the Democrats want to pass? Like, how is the system set up to both give you power and also have like being a holdout vote is more powerful than being like anybody else? Is this not like dictator isk fashion here? Like, are we not playing with like fire here? Oh, a senator can just be like, well, you know what? I kind of want to sink your campaign from the inside out. What if he come out like an evil villain 5 years later and was like, I was secretly trying to get the Democrats to lose because I'm actually a Republican. Like on some villain shit. This is why this video gonna sound demotivational. I feel like we really not putting enough emphasis on how to message this. Because telling people that one person is holding up everything that you want, make sure that they never put another person in there that would do that. And all one Republican got to do is say, I'm going to destroy the Democrats' agenda that's going to ruin your life. And then they see everybody but one person trying to stop it. Wow, that guy must be on to something. They can justify it. They can justify not voting for Democrats because they had it and their own team couldn't get on board. But when the Republicans had it, everybody was on board. They was passing tax cuts. Gas was cheap. Everything was good. See? Only one person can really save us from this. And it's like, just proposing baby bonds would literally let Democrats stay in power for the next 50 years. One fucking thing that would make you money. Like, you would get such a return on your investment that the country would see like the 1920s, like before the stock market crash. And it would be sustainable because not everybody could spend it at the same fucking time. What's the number? I think it's like 1,800,000 people are born every day. Everybody has a birthday on every single day. You get a whole generation by year, and you could set up the baby bonds to automatically unlock on a card you get mailed at 17. You got to keep it for a year to show that you're like, you know, you're not trying to do it, blah, blah, blah. People could go to college. Colleges could charge what they charge and people could afford it. Everyone could choose to go wherever they wanted to. And the college would get the money. And therefore the college would be more wealthier. And that would just continue to uproot money up there. So the 1% would still be winning, but other people would be having the ability to win too. And it would just make everyone richer. And it would be sustainable, because then we could take that money as we're using it, and like not as a CD or investment, but as a future bond. Future bonds are really, if you do stock market shit, you know, indexing. Like I don't get indexing. Like that shit. That shit is confusing. Like, what do you mean? Oh, limit buys. Yeah, like what the fuck is a limit buy? Like, I'm praying it gets to this point, or I'm praying it drops below. Like, all right. You gotta have big money for that shit. Anyway. My friend got COVID. Come on. Come on. Come on. See? While I'm streaming. Shit is at, like, what do you think I am? Like, where do you think I am on the planet Earth? How do you know 151 people? Bitch, I was social when I was younger. Like, what the fuck did you want from me? I talked to everybody. I was making friends with professors. I was making friends with, like, people outside of my class. I was doing this. I was doing that. Like, I was out there playing shows. Other people in bands, like, taking photos for bands that come through a tour. Sometimes I do 4 or 5 shows a month. That's at least 30 new people each day. That's 150 right fucking there. Like, anyway. Before I get too much off topic, remember when I said earlier in a thing that people wouldn't associate me with a certain type of behavior? People are now associating the Democrats with being faltered and faulty and not delivering on their promises. And yeah, we know who's doing it. We have the perfect way to blame. But like, just like I said last night, there's no way to give people that gut feeling that they know they're being screwed by a person. They feel like they're being screwed by a party. Get it together. You guys are the people we elected. What the fuck are y'all doing here? So don't be surprised when people sit there and say, well, I'm just not going to vote. I'm not going to put a fascist into power. I'm not going to put in them damn Republicans. But the Democrats not doing anything either. So like, it's clip for that. I'll go throw my vote somewhere else. Now, you think this would be a nice time for an independent party. But again, we're 2022 now, and it's like Dems got crushed and people got to reform maps and shit, so it's even harder. And nobody paid attention to that when it was happening. And I'm wondering, like, it's okay to talk about Destiny and Voss drama, but like, God, I need y'all to like be here with that, because that affects minorities. Oh, they defunded the police. Now crime is rampant. Bitch, everyone's budgets went up. We stopped talking about it. I haven't heard somebody say defund the police in like 6 months. I think the last time we even brought it up as a topic of commentary was in like August. So maybe 5 months. I can't do math. No, that's 4 months. I'm educational. I'm educational. So that's that. Which leads me to this. Senate expected to shelve Build Back Better bill, moving forward aggressively now on voting rights. You couldn't do the thing that would save, quite possibly, Earth? What is that? What type of headline is that? Why would you associate yourselves with that behavior? I thought the Democrats had it. Yeah, so did we. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on banning this old fucking decrepit played us all for suckers, yo. Wanted to be the hero of the Democratic Party. Even she was absorbed, and I fucking stood up for her. Oh my God, y'all should check my 2 pieces. The first Nancy Pelosi one and the one where I just slammed her. Because I was like, that's fucked. That's so fucked. You knew what was happening there. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on banning U.S. lawmakers and their spouses from holding and trading individual stocks while in office. This is a free market, and people, we are a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that. Pelosi rejects stock trading ban from members of Congress. They sold stock and didn't tell anyone. They foresaw a medical catastrophe. They sold stock and didn't tell anyone. Like, just that, she was on the route of attacking them for it. But now that we're in power, you know, we should, like, you play with the market. So the stock market isn't a correct indicator of how the economy is going, because y'all can play with it at will. You can withdraw money, you can give it money. Like, yeah, that's y'all's little private island. That's why they really slammed down on the AMC thing. Oh, shit. Regular people know how to short squeeze? That's a problem. And then look at that, how that faded away. No more meme stocks, no more hype stocks. No, keep squeezing them. You could have still made your money. Yes, people will lose money. But here's what we could have done. We could have coordinated our efforts, since that's an ability that you can do. And I know we tried that with Wall Street bets or whatever, but we could have got some real dudes up in there. Yo, these people are the ones that are stock squeezing. Get them. Get 10 million people on it. 10 million hardworking Americans who just got $10 to their name. Guarantee you at least make 20, but you're going to shut out somebody who's been lording over you and using your money for the... What about people's portfolios? What about people's livelihoods, their life insurances? They're playing the same fucking game. You don't think they know where their money at? Let's work on untying that so they can't play with that money like that. You don't want to go that deep into it, though. No, you just want to talk shit about it. The child tax credit is dead. Student loan repayments start up again in 3 weeks. And we just got a new lockdown. Motherfuckers said, we not helping y'all with shit this time. If I don't get a boost in my unemployment, if I don't get it's crazy. That was self-explanatory. I'm not going to mock it. Hi there. It's very nice to meet you. What's the current topic? Why Democrats suck. Why Democrats suck. I did say 10 minutes, right? I'm at 12. Fuck. It's like, didn't I tell y'all, like, oh, I did a segment on it. Oh my God, it's coming out on YouTube. Maybe this one will come out after it. It's probably going to come out after it. But maybe I'll make sure to upload this one first. So mental note to Marquise. Please like, subscribe, do the whole thing. The thing. Appreciate you.
Speaking my language.
So my end point is apathy for Democrats should be expected.
Practicing socialism.
Because I can't make moral arguments on why it's happening because you have the power. So all that internet work we did to make sure Joe Biden won, like, imagine how those people feel having to defend this. It's Manchin. Like, but why is it Manchin? That man's phone should be ringing nonstop. We should have a way to get to him. Yo, just do it, bro. Just do it. Like, just do it. We all want it. Please do it. And as a public servant, he should be like, I copy. But if a public servant don't got to listen to the public, then who are they serving? And then the conspiracies and the things go, no. The 1%, blah, blah, blah. The things we know, the things we don't know. Who shot Kennedy, you know, all that. And it pains me because it's easy for me to sit up here and explain to you why, like, the Republican plan is bad, but then it's hard for me to give faith in, like, what I foresaw as the answer, or at least a helpful answer, and nothing. Nothing. And if you give people nothing, how you want people like me to cap for you? Like, how you want people like me to make the example? Well, at least they're not on, like, the evil totalitarian side, but it's like, but the hood's still the same. And that's why I want to be president, because I want the hood to change. And sadly, I got to run on the Democratic ticket because that's what everybody know. Good luck. All the candidates are bad.